So, it seems that there are people that are talking about firing Josh Heupel over this University of Tennessee versus Georgia game. Now, explain this to me. I mean, seriously, explain this one to me. We have national commentators that are talking about that Tennessee should actually go up in rankings because of this game. That is what they are saying about this game. Now, this is idiotic on so many levels. Josh Heupel is one of the best coaches in college football right now. He is just a tier below the best of the best. He has beaten Dabo Sweeney. He has beaten uh, Nick Saban. You're telling me that this is somebody that you want to fire? No, there's no reason. But we're going to go into his history a little bit here so you guys will actually remember that. Also, hit like and subscribe if you want to hear more about college football.
Hey folks, this is Paul with Redneck Sports. I want to thank you for viewing my video, and I want to give you one thought process. There was a famous coach at the University of Tennessee by the name of General Robert Neyland. He had 6 maxims, but number 2 maxim is what everybody should apply to their life. Play for and make the breaks. When one comes your way, score. That's how to live your life right there.
Now, the first thing that we need to talk about is what kind of people leave Josh Heupel and go into other positions? Well, let's name 2 of them. You know that South Florida team that beat Florida, beat Boise State, both of which were ranked teams? Yeah, Alex Golish. Offensive coordinator for him here at Tennessee. You see what he's doing down in South Florida. This is not a school that should be competing at that level, but they are. When he was coach at University of Central Florida, one of his offensive coordinators there was a man by the name of Jeff Lebby. You may recognize that name. He's currently coaching Mississippi State. They unexpectedly beat Arizona State, a team that they were only missing Cam Scadaboo and had gone to the college football playoff last year. Scadaboo went in the draft, but here's a team that had pretty much everything left except for Cam Scadaboo. They should not have been able to do what they did, but they did, which means that Mississippi State is probably going to be far more dangerous than they have been the past few years. On top of that, every year that Josh Heupel has been a head coach, he has gone to a bowl game. In 2018, he went 12-1. There were people that were screaming that he should have gotten into the college football playoff that year, the 14 playoff. Now, the one loss was to the bowl game. He won every regular season game, even beating ACC Pitt with what was then a group of 5 school. UCF was not part of the Big 12 at that point. UCF was in the American Conference, American Athletic Conference. He took that team 12-1. The only game that would have gotten him another win in the Power Conference talk would have been the fact that he would have been playing North Carolina, but that game got canceled. Think about that for a minute. He went 12-1. Ed Orgeron was coaching that 2018 LSU team. The very next year, he won the national championship. Very next year, he went 9-3. One of the teams he lost to that year was number 1 Alabama. He had a 7 overtime game against Texas A&M. Unfortunately, they lost. It was 72-74. But you're talking about a coach that every year he goes to a bowl game. His record is really impressive in the win column. It's not like he's barely skating in there with the wins. No, he's convincingly winning. This is not somebody you want to fire for the simple fact of this is somebody that will take us to the college football playoffs again. And on top of that, I can almost guarantee he should get us a national championship, or at least get us much further than he did the first time around. This is a team that had Derek Dooley that he went to one bowl game while he was here at Tennessee. You've got the Butch Jones era, in which Tennessee lost every single SEC game in a year. The Jeremy Pruitt years, let's not even go into that. We hadn't had a good history in a while. Okay, it's been 9 years since we beat Georgia. Unfortunately, that happens, especially when you got a coach like Kirby Smart that's at the helm. But when you're talking about that, he currently can say that he's beat 2 national championship winners. He's beaten conference winners. This guy has gone in there and brought some luster back to the orange and white. I don't know why y'all are talking about this. Now, I've heard disparaging comments about Josh Heupel from fans of other universities, but I'm sitting here trying to figure out what in the world are you guys thinking? He brings in coaches that actually elevate the school. He elevates those coaches. You know, Tim Banks is eventually going to go be a head coach somewhere. Alex Golish is a head coach right now at University of South Florida, and there is talk that he could be one of the ones that are going to be going to Florida. You got Jeff Lebby, who is an SEC coach, and yes, he didn't have the best year last year, but they are talking about that this year, now that they're seeing what he can do, that he will most likely go to a bowl game. May not get that high up in the standings, but it's still a dangerous team there at Mississippi State. Folks need to quit this talk about, oh, you need to fire him. I don't know. I've been through Johnny Majors. I've been through Philip Fulmer, Lane Kiffin, all of these head coaches. I have seen highs, I have seen lows. I don't understand why in the world folks are so upset right now. Let this man get this program exactly how he wants it, and he's done a pretty good job of it. We just went toe to toe with Georgia, who is coached by somebody who's got 2 national championships as a head coach, not to mention he's got national championships as an offensive coordinator. You're talking about a team that has probably almost all their best defensive players injured, cornerbacks and other position players on the defense that are injured and weren't able to be there at this game. What we did was really amazing. Bringing in Joey Aguilar, he didn't have a lot of choices, but he found one. Plus, Joey, he's got there's a QB2 in there that, from all looks of it, that guy's going to be really good next year when he's QB1. Quit worrying about these things. This may not be the best year because he was already had plans and had to change them, but it looks like his planning is doing pretty good, other than the fact that he's got to deal with injuries. But we still win even when we got injuries. So, yeah, folks, let it let the season play out before you start saying anything, because this is not looking like we're going to have a meltdown season. This has been Paul, the Redneck with Redneck Sports. Y'all have a good day now. Bye.
I want to thank you for watching my video. And if you like what you saw, like, subscribe, and comment. Y'all have a good day now.